We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear no Fivio for it. He's done. Suck. You heard it from Skrapp tonight. Yo, take it off. Word of my dad. Hey, yo, DJ, take it off. We don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear Fivio. That's just dub. Dub.
I'll never be a savage, you heard?
This nigga.
Listen, never be savage, you heard? You heard, bloody? I'll never be savage. Yo,
I ain't getting none from him.
Right now, son.
Oh, nah, he's getting...
Y'all done him
Max!
Why y'all done him out?
Maxie! Tell Maxie chill.
Scrappy.
You know...
Yo, leave him alone, Scrappy. You know you gonna wire him up. Leave him alone, Scrappy.
Yeah, he bugging though.
Scrappy, leave him alone, man. Come on, Scrappy. You got the internet teed up right now. You got it all teed up. Scrappy got the whole place teed up.
I ain't gonna lie, no Pop smiling though.
Of course, always the woo, you heard? It's the big woo right here, you heard? Me, I bring the peace, you heard? I try to bring the peace, man. I'm trying to, man out here getting money. Look at his neck. He just fresh home. Been home how much years?
Yeah,
come on, man.
Got this.
That's what we be worried about. That's what we on right now. You already getting money back.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what it is, man. It's your boy OG Product. Bring another edition. The Garrison News. You know the schlingo. Trap now. Cut later. If a good morning, get smooth as we should. Aw, man, goddamn. Things makes it go. Talk nice, shmama. Anyway, man, we out here fooling at 4 mine. Pretty such mine. Blick, bow. Boom, 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 boom. People, trust. Up. No homo, no freaky. Up. No homo, no sneaky. So, people, what you just seen in the introduction, right? It's 1090 Skrapp disrespecting Fivio Foreign, telling the DJ who was cutting and scratching on the ones and twos to turn off Fivio Foreign tune. He don't want to hear no Fivio Foreign tune up in a white man establishment. Even though I cut the clip short, homeboy saying, man, he want to hear some Chef G. So if you haven't been in tune, get in tune, get familiar. It's about to get real dark and deep, no sneaky. So stay with me. So ever since, 1090 Skrapp been released from the White Man Institution after giving the White Man, giving Uncle Sam 8 impeccable years out of his life, giving the White Man 8 impeccable years of sweat equity. So ever since, the Bloody's been free, he's been at Fivio Foreign throat like a turtleneck. He's been on Fivio Foreign heels as the homie felt like, Fivio Foreign done disrespected on Pop Smoke. So Fivio Foreign, who people is claiming to be a rap legend, the once king of New York, to now being cold as ice, to now being colder than Alaska, man, colder than the North Pole, colder than the meat department in Western Beef. Went from the king of New York to now being a podcaster. And as you can hear, Fivio Foreign, who once claimed that, he's a gangster, man, he is a top shotter. He's a badman. He is a Don Dada. He is a article done to now being an emotional podcaster, man, telling people, man, to block the homie 1090 Skrapp. Pre-game, beloved.
You said, little bro, my shit. You fuck. Hey, yo, Skrapp, suck my you talking about. Get off my shit. Yo, somebody's blocked that. Yo, somebody's blocked that. Yo, somebody's blocked that.
So, okay, my general. So, that was Fivio Foreign, who once told y'all he was a straight savage. He was on demon timing to now being emotional gangster, man, on these YouTube streets. As the homie is telling people to block, the young jit. Then whoop, there it is. That's when 1090 Skrapp decided to turn the heat up on Fivio Foreign like a stove. Turn the heat up on Fivio Foreign like a oven. Turn the heat up on Fivio Foreign like a fireplace. And that's when, Bobby Shmurda got involved in telling 1090 Skrapp like, yo, bloody chillax. You understand? Leave Fivio Foreign alone. At the end of the day, Fivio Foreign is not like that. Fivio Foreign is not with the shits. Fivio foreign is not with the gangster activity. So at the end of the day, man, y'all gotta applaud Bobby Shmurda for stepping up and trying to calm down a situation that was, getting ready, man, to turn up to the maximum. But like I said, what's understood don't have to be explained. What's understood, we don't got to chat too much on forward them grave.
A young man was shot multiple times outside of an apartment complex off of Imperial Valley Drive. KHOU11's Devon Roming joins us live from the scene. Devon, what are you hearing out there?
The witnesses we spoke with say they heard more than a dozen gunshots overnight into this early morning. A sergeant with the sheriff's office says when deputies arrived, they found the victim with multiple gunshot wounds. Emergency responders attempted to perform CPR, but were unable to save the man, and he died here at the scene.
And my friend, we were playing Call of Duty, and then we heard gunshots and a car take off. I took off my headphones because it sounded too real. And I was playing Call of Duty, so there's already gunshots. So when it sounds real, I kind of took my headphones off and I kept hearing the gunshots, and then I heard tires screech.
Now, investigators have not released a motive or suspect description this morning, but say they're reviewing camera footage and talking with witnesses to piece together exactly what.
And the mother of the deceased child that's laying over there, well, he was coming through the door. When he came, knocked on the door to get in, he came in. Your son? Yes, and then he came in to let a lady use the restroom, which was a girl. When the girl, they left out, somehow, when they ended up back here, the young lady ended up taking his life with whoever she was with. And she stood over him and they shot him 29 times, which they did not have to do. I was in my room laying down. I wasn't thinking it was my child, but, hey.
Has he had any problems with anybody, or do you know if anybody had?
Not that I know of.
With him, perhaps?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. And he's only, he's 21. I'm pretty sure young guys get into stuff. But like I say, I'm not sure if he had any beef, because from what I'm getting, from what most of the people saying, that they were out here taking pictures with each other. So to me, I feel like it was a setup. That's why I say, kids, be careful. Y'all think people y'all friends, they not really your friends.
So, okay, beloved, okay, my G. So what you just seen, right, in a real life is a mother, man, hurt, man, after her son was taken out by a female. So what the news reporter is saying, a shooting took place, man, on the north side of Houston, Texas, in the Imperial Valley Drive area, where a female and a male individual, man, went to this up-and-coming rapper establishment. And what the mother is saying, the up-and-coming rapper the up-and-coming rapper, which is her son, let the female use, the bathroom. And once the female finished, doing what she was doing in the bathroom, I don't know if she went to go take a pee or she went to go drop a load and poop like a pigeon, poop like a parakeet. But once she was finished, using the bathroom, they left the establishment and went outside. And that's when the mother is saying the female dumped 30 rounds in, the up-and-coming rapper, and signed homeboy like a record deal, signed homeboy like a check. And the homeboy who was trying to get his life together and, break away in the white man music industry, the homeboy is no more amongst the land of the living. And as you can hear, the individual was saying, he was in his household, man. He was in his residence playing Grand Theft Auto. So the whole time he thought, the shooting was coming from the video game. Whole time it was the homie being laid out in the field. And that's the mother is saying her son is not into no, gang activity. Her son is not into no fuckery, but to be, filled up with 30 rounds. You understand? This had to been a hit. This had to been something serious. But like I said, what's understood don't have to be explained. I want to say R.I.P. to the homie. Rest up. Boom in peace. Boom easy. B.I.H. Boom in heaven. B.I.P. Boom in paradise to the fallen soldier. Baby, baby. And my condolence goes out, to loved ones, man, and family members. So like I said, people, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Got an Android phone? Hype up the video. You got an iPhone, team iPhone? shall do the same likewise. What's understood don't have to be explained. What's understood, we don't got to chat too much on the dead homies, on the fallen soldiers. Baby, baby. This is boy OG Product, man. Y'all know the Schlingo, fool. Y'all know the Schweppes. Never for it all mine. Boom, 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 boom.